Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
We have already started here. Forlan powering forward here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into. And once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's had it nicked away. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's Del Piero. And here's Forlan. Lampard. It's Lampard! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Forlan. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cesena trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's a sharp pass. Lampard. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Cleared away. Nice ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly. Forlan! Forlan! Fantastic! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Gerrard. Real chance! In for the pieces! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy. You lucky, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
And that has been knocked clear.
White
Carries the ball down the right. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cesena have the chance to go the other way. Cesena have got it back and they'll have another go. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
White. And it's Messi. Strong running down that left flank. Messi. Forlan. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played towards the other side. Header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And they're quick to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Makalele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Forlan, great ball, and the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. I think we're just about done here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And they've got rid.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Oh, it's come loose!
And that is as far as it goes.
What a game, what a show! Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.